Let us start. In the last video, we discussed about parallelogram law of addition of vectors. We have the one important point we discussed is parallelogram law of addition of vectors we are using if the vectors are in reverse order, are not in order, and triangular law of addition of vectors we are using if the vectors are in order. So there are two laws we discussed. One is triangular law, another one is parallelogram law. If both of them are in order, triangular law, parallelogram law means they are not in order. These 2 points we discussed. What is parallelogram law? If two vectors are represented in magnitude and direction by the adjacent sides of a parallelogram taken in reverse order, then the sum is represented in magnitude and direction by the diagonal of the parallelogram drawn from the same point. This is what we have seen in the last class. This is vector A, this is vector B. The angle between the vectors is theta. Then we will complete a parallelogram. Then the diagonal, this diagonal will represent the resultant. Resultant of two vectors means sum. Resultant means sum of the vectors is denoted by resultant. Then this angle we call it as alpha. Alpha is the angle making with the one of the vectors. The resultant is making an angle alpha with one of the vectors A, B and alpha. Now two formulas we discussed. One is R is equal to root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. This is one formula. Then the next formula we discussed is tan alpha. Tan alpha is equal to, what is this resultant making an angle, the angle made by the resultant with the vector A. Tan alpha is equal to B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta. These two formulas we discussed. Very important formulas. The symbol resultant is equal to the resultant vector. This is the magnitude of the resultant vector. If you want to get the direction, this angle will help you. This much angle it is making with vector A, that is tan alpha. A square means magnitude of vector A. B square means magnitude of vector B. 2AB. Cos theta means, what is theta? Theta is the angle between the vectors. Understood. Now I am going to discuss three cases. See, this angle theta, generally it can be it can be 0, it can be 90, it can be any angle, but when it comes to 0 degree, what will be the resultant? When it comes to 90 degree, what will be the resultant? When it comes to 180 degree, what will be the resultant? First case 1. Theta is equal to 0 degree. Then R is equal to root of A square plus B square, because 2AB cos theta. Cos theta means cos 0 is 1. So you will get plus 2AB. That is A square plus B square plus 2AB means root of A plus B the whole square. That is equal to A plus B. This is the first case. See, when theta is equal to 0 degree, theta is 0 means, see, one person is exerting a force of 10 Newton in this direction. The second person also exerting a force of 10 Newton in the same direction. then I will go in this direction with 20 Newton, right? So therefore just I have to add. If both the vectors, the conclusion is very important. If both the vectors are in the same direction, then you need to add it. Practically, you are doing the same thing. See, 10 Newton in this direction. Another person also exerting a force of 10 Newton on me in the same direction. Then I will go with 20 Newton in the same direction. That is, here theta is equal to 0. Same direction means theta is 0. If two vectors are in opposite direction means theta is 180 degree. 180 degree means pi radian. You know, radian is the SI unit of angle, right? System of International, SI unit of angle. So you understood this. So when theta is 0, same direction, you need to just add it. The formula also telling the same thing, a plus b. If theta is 90 degree, so one force is in this direction, the second force is in this direction, that means theta is 90 degree. So what will be the equation? That is case 2. Case 2, theta is equal to 90 degree. Then r is equal to root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos 90. What is cos 90? Cos 90 is 0. What is sin 0? Sin 0 is equal to 0. Sin 90 is equal to 1. Cos 0 is equal to 1. Cos 90 is equal to 0. Know it. Sin 0 degree, 0 degree, 0. Sin 90 degree, 1. Understood? Now cos 0, 1. Cos 90, 0. Very important results. Clear? Now cos 90 is 0. Then r is equal to root of a square plus b square. Clear? Now case 3. Case 3 is case 3. This is case 1 and this is case 2. Okay, case 3, theta is equal to 180 degree. Theta is 180 degree means you need to write r is equal to root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos 180. 180 degree means pi radian. See, this you need to understand the sine curve and the cosine curve. See, from the sine curve and cosine curve, or this is easy to by heart. Cosine curve and cosine curve, we will learn it in trigonometry, in math. Even I will tell an easy way. See, 180 degree is pi radian. 180 degree is equal to pi radian. This is the conversion. So cos 180 degree means cos pi. Cos 360 degree means cos 2 pi. First I will give the values of sine. Sine pi 0. That means sine 180 degree. Sine 2 pi. That means sine 360 degree. Sine pi 0. Sine 2 pi 0. Sine 3 pi 0. Sine 4 pi 0. It's easy to remember. Once again I am writing it here. Sine pi 0, sine 2 pi 0, sine 3 pi 0, sine n pi 0, sine 4 pi, everything it is 0. Then see, 180 degree is equal to pi radian. Next one, cos pi minus 1, cos 2 pi plus 1, cos 3 pi, if it is odd, minus, if it is even, plus, cos 4 pi plus 1. Very easy to remember, right? Very easy to remember all this. Sin pi 0, sin 2 pi 0, sin 3 pi 0, cos pi, if it is even, minus, cos 2 pi plus 1, cos 3 pi minus 1. See here 2ab cos theta. Cos theta means plus cos pi 180 degree. Cos pi is minus 1, right? So I can write root of a square plus b square plus 2ab, sorry, here it is into 2ab cos pi. So 2ab into minus 1 cos pi, it is minus 1. So I am writing it as 2ab into minus 1, that is root of a square plus b square minus 2ab, that is root of a minus b the whole square. A square plus b square minus 2ab is a minus b the whole square. Root of a minus b the whole square is a minus b. It's very important. See, if the vectors are 180 degree, 180 degree means this is one direction in the opposite direction. This is 180 degree, right? So if the vectors are in the opposite direction, see here it is 10 Newton force is acting on me. Here it is 10 Newton. What is the resultant means? 10 minus 10. That's what I won't move. I will stand like this. Is it correct? 10 minus 10, 0. Clear? If 10 Newton force is acting on like this, here it is 5. What is the resultant force? 10 minus 5. I will go in this direction with 5 Newton. Clear? That means if the vectors makes an angle 180 or they are in the opposite direction, we need to subtract. The same thing the formula also giving. Okay. And another case, here it is 30 Newton. Here it is 10 Newton. Then I will go in this direction with 20 Newton. Is it clear? So if the vectors are in the same direction, that means theta is 0 degree, resultant is a plus b, right? If the resultant are, if the vectors are in opposite direction, that means theta is 180 degree, r is equal to a minus b. Practically this is the same thing, right? So a minus b. And if the second case, if the vectors are mutually perpendicular like this, it will come like this. If the vectors are mutually perpendicular, r is equal to root of a square plus b square. Cos 90 is 0. Understood. Now I will give you a simple question, then you will get more clarity how you can solve this. So two vectors, we have 3 Newton force and 2 Newton force acting at an angle. The angle between these two vectors is 60 degree. Find R. So two vectors, 3 Newton and 2 Newton, and the angle between the two vectors is 60 degree. Find the resultant. This is the question. Then resultant and its direction as well. How do you find out the direction? So how do you calculate? R is equal to root of, the formula is a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Then it would be root of 3 square, a square, 3 square, 9 plus 4 plus 2ab, that is 2 into 3 into 2. Cos 60 means 1 by 2, you know it. Cos 30, root 3 by 2. Cos 60, 1 by 2. Sin 30, 1 by 2. Sin 60, root 3 by 2. The way it will change, right? Sin 30, 1 by 2. Sin 60, root 3 by 2. Cos 30, root 3 by 2. And cos 60, 1 by 2. You know these values. Okay, if you don't know, please learn it. Very important. Very, very important. Okay, so 1 by. So this 2 and this 2 cancelled. Then you will get root of 9 plus 4 plus 6, that is root of 9 plus 4 plus 6 is root of 19. Correct? 3 square 9, 2 square 4, 2ab, 3 into 2 6, root of 19. This is the answer. If you want to get the direction, see direction, let's assume that this is vector A 3. Let's assume that vector A is 3 and this is 2. Then if you want to calculate, so this you understood, right? If you want to calculate the tan alpha, this one we are taking it as 3 and this one you are taking it as 2. Then tan alpha formula is b sin theta divided by a plus b cos theta. Then you will get, what is b here? This is b. This we will always take it as a. This is vector b. So b you will take, this angle, when you take this angle as alpha, this is the way. You need to understand this is theta. Then b you need to consider as this 2. 2 into sin theta. Sin theta is sin 60. 2 into 1 by 2 sin 60. Theta is 60 degree. This is theta, this is alpha. This is theta is 60 degree. Alpha only we need to calculate. Then 2 into 1 by 2. What is a here? A is 3. 3 plus b. B is again it is 2. 3 plus 2 into cos 60. What is cos 60? Sorry, sin 60. B sin theta. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Sorry. Sin 60, 2 into root 3 by 2 plus a plus b cos theta. Cos theta means 2 into 1 by 2. Is it correct? B sin theta by a plus b cos theta. Sin 60, see sin 30 1 by 2, sin 60 root 3 by 2. Are you clear? Is it fine? So 2 into sin 60, sin 60 is root 3 by 2 and a plus b cos theta. Cos theta means 2 into 1 by 2. These 2 cancel, then you will get root 3 divided by this 2 cancel. This is 3 plus 1 4, that is root 3 by 4. Then alpha is, you need to write tan inverse root 3 by 4. This is inverse trigonometric function. So you need to take the tan inverse of, or what is the value? If for example, if you get tan alpha is equal to 1, then you will get alpha is equal to 45 degree, because tan 45 only 1. But we didn't get like that. So we will write alpha is equal to tan inverse root 3 by 4. That is inverse trigonometric functions. You will learn it in trigonometry, in math, inverse trigonometric functions. Like this we can write. But if you get tan alpha is equal to 1, then directly you will write alpha is equal to 45 degree, because tan 45 is 1. So to summarize, in the last video we discussed parallelogram law. Here different cases we discussed. One is case 1, if theta is equal to 0, that means both the vectors are in the same direction. If theta is equal to 90 degree, if both the vectors are mutually perpendicular, what is the resultant we discussed. And if both the vectors are in the opposite direction, that means theta is 180 degree. If both of them are in the same direction, resultant a plus b, r is equal to a plus b. If both are mutually perpendicular, r is equal to root of a square plus b square. If they are in the opposite direction, r is equal to a minus b. Then we solve numerical as well. You will get a feel of that, how you can do it. That's all. Thanks for watching.